This is the Iron Trader. It is Monday morning, so obviously it's time to go to work. So we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have crude oil, here your daily chart. Now, just as a reminder, the OPEC meeting here is on August 4th, and obviously you want to bend long all the way from this point here, okay? Once it got above this 50 SMA here, then you either add to your position. Then you had a pullback right into this 200 SMA, came down. Once you broke out, you got to be long. Okay, so let's take a look here. See where we are. Okay, so today's high so far is 81.46. So what we want to do is look to the left of this chart right here. Okay, so what we have here is 81.52. That's your resistance levels. Then we look to the bottom of this candle here. You got 81.76. On the bottom of this candle is 82.11. Then we start looking to the tops of this candle here. You got 82.71. We have 83.12. We have 83.44, and then your big retest up here is 83.53. That's the target of where the price action is going to be. Okay, so we just got to see if that's going to break through that level, or is it going to be just like what we did when we ran to the 200 SMA here and then pull back. All right, so now on the downside, you always want to watch this key 8 SMA here. Look at this bad boy. Okay, holding it right on up here. That is the key. Now, your 8-day is above all your SMAs. Very, very bullish. Your 21 SMA here, above your 50-day, 100-day, heading for that 200-day. Very, very bullish. So any kind of a pullback here, you want to watch that key 78.95. That is going to be your support levels. Now, you can also watch today's low here. First, and that's sitting at 80.13. But this 78.95, that is going to be key. Now, the next key level here is going to be this 200 SMA here. If that 8-day is lost, you're sitting at 76.92, and then we have your 21 right below that at 75.77. Then we have the 100-day, 73.76, and then your 50-day here sitting at 72.86. But I wouldn't worry about that right now. What I just always worry about is these two key levels. First of all is this 8 SMA, and then your 200 SMA. If that 8 SMA is lost on a closing basis, then that 8 SMA could be just like what you're doing right here, and then reverse down. Then you see what you have. Then you're fighting it on the upside. So it came down, then you got a bear flag, and then it came down, another bear flag, and then all the way on down. So that 8-day is very, very key support level here. So that's what we watch on the downside. On the upside, you watch this big target here of 83.53. All right, let's take a look here on the weekly and the monthly. Okay, monthly chart looking very nicely. Look at here, holding that key 8 SMA here. So let me just big this up a little bit. Okay, see how this was where it came and it just could not get through that 8-day. Yeah, it popped through, but it couldn't close for the month on that. Now you're firmly above it. Very, very good. So your target is going to be here, your big target. If you can get through that 83.53, which is this candle right here, then you have your target here of your 21 SMA now sitting at 85.46, which lines up very nicely here with your 100-day 85.36. Okay, very, very nice. Now, here on your weekly chart here, your key support level is going to be the 78.44. That is your 50 SMA. Now, if you look at this 8 SMA here, which I've always been talking about, couldn't get through. We're now, bam, she's through. Okay, so now your 8 SMA is above your 21-day. Very, very bullish sign, okay, until it rolls back over again. So if that 50 SMA here is lost, then we want to look here to your 8 SMA here. You're looking at 74.93, and then you got your 21 right below that, sitting at 74.14. But this looks very, very bullish. Look at all the nice green candles here. Looks like she's going way higher. So now your retest here, there's your 83.53. And then if you can get above, then we look at this 100-day here, sitting at 85.36. And then which lines up very, very nicely here with 85.46. Now, again, if you can get above this, then we should keep looking to the left here of the chart here and see where we're going to go. Then we can just keep following all these candles right on up here. I don't know if we're going to get the retest up there here. I don't think it's that bullish, but one level at a time. So we always want to watch at 83.53, and then right above here, you're looking at basically the 85 level. All right, let's see what old natty gas is doing. All right, here we have natty gas here. You got a 1 hour chart here and a 4 hour chart here. Okay, so on your 1 hour chart here, you had a series of lower highs, but this is very bullish here. See, you have 2.55 here, and then we had the retest here. Okay, that low was 2.564. So you had a nice double bottom with a higher low. That's always very bullish. Now it ran up here, okay, and right to this area right here, little bit lower high, and then pulled back down. Now it looks like she's breaking right back up again. See, so you want to watch the top of this candle. You're sitting at 2.693, and then if you can, we just keep rallying all the way up to all these levels here until you can hit 2.76. Okay, so right here on your 4 hour chart, same thing, series of lower highs, series of lower highs, which you still have. So your target here is going to be, first of all, it's going to be this 2.73. Then we just go to the next level here, which is this candle right here. You're looking at 2.75, and we go to this level here, 2.767, and then we have your retest up there sitting at 2.78. Okay, so that is your levels there on the upside. Again, if you can get above that, then your big retest up here is 2.87. Okay, but one level at a time. That's how it's make it simple. That's how you trade it, one level at a time. So you can see this series of lower highs, and then still this lower highs here. But if you get above, start cracking above all of these here, then you can go back here of a series of higher lows. That's always very bullish. So let's take a look here on the old daily. Okay, here's a daily chart, 1 year. Okay, so basically on left here, you had a left shoulder, you have a head, then you have a right shoulder, came right on down. Same thing here, left shoulder, head, right shoulder, bam, all the way down. Sideways action here. Okay, so nothing to write home about, just scalps. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to look at these price channels. These are going to be key support and resistance levels. So you want to look at this. On your top is 2.82. If you can get above that here, then what you want to do is you want to look at this candle right here. That's 2.878. And then any kind of a close above that, your target is going to be this candle right here, sitting at 3.027. Now, here on the bottom here, we want to look here at this 8 SMA here. This is going to be support. You're sitting at 2.68. Your 21-day is sitting at 2.65. If that's lost, we have your 50-day sitting at 2.53. Then you have your price channel at 2.48, and then we have your 100 SMA here sitting at 2.39. The upside here, you're still pretty much flat action here. You had 2 down days. Now it looks like you might have 2 up days here. So what you want to do on the upside is your big key level is you want to watch that 2.82. If you can get higher, then we want to go right here at 2.87. So when you set your charts up, always use these price channels. It's really easier to see, you know, the whole big picture of it. And then you want to set it up with a nice 8-day, a 21-day, your 50 SMA, your 100, and your 200 SMA. And just keep it simple. There's many ways to trade, charts. You know, you got Fibonacci's, you got clouds, you got all this. I always found out if the simpler you keep it, the more money, the easier you can get. But now natty gas is still just a scalp right now. So I use BOIL, B-O-I-L for the long, sometimes UNG, and then KOLD for the short. But as far until we can get above this candle here at 2.87, basically I'm just scalping it for the day, cash in the pocket, and then next day see what happens with it. Oil is a way better trade. You're in a bullish mode. She's going higher. All right, I'll be back here after pit close at 2:30, and we'll go more in depth. And thanks for watching.